Hello everybody and welcome to the Global Help fan channel for
One Piece Thousand Storm,
a channel that soon changes its name. My name is Julian and this video is about the new event Red Scar Rogue featuring Shanks and Benn Beckman. In this event you will be able to farm character medals as well as skills for Benn Beckman and also Shanks. At the same time, a gacha will be released allowing you to pull for the character's special abilities, as well as the silver skill cards. This event will have limited time quests thrice a day. In these you will have to fight Mihawk Dulacre for a higher chance of better drops. Mihawk is a squishy assassin, so you should be fine by just bursting him down. In this event you will have storm characters you can use, namely Magellan, Ivankov, Crocodile, Buggy, Hancock, White Suit Zorro, Shanks and Benn Beckman. These storm characters boost the amount of fame points gained after each stage. One storm character boosts the amount by 1.2 and two storm characters boost the amount by 1.4. A bronze crow gives you 10 fame points, a silver one 150 and a gold one 2500. The rank you achieve at this event will be shown in the plaza you are. The ranking goes as shown on the screen. Furthermore, starting this event, you will get better loot at the end of the event with a better fame point rank. That means you directly compete against every other global player in a worldwide ranking. Top loot includes Shanks 5-star special, Korea cards with which you can level up the levels of any special you want, hero look cards with which you can level up any skill levels you want, and Omni medals. A complete list of what you can get for achieving which rank will be published when the event starts. Exactly the loot I mentioned just now was only available for the top 3000 ranks on the Japanese server. Bandai however may reduce the number. That depends on how many global players actually are active on the global version and the head of the group in charge of Thousand Storm Global. Benn Beckman is a sniper dealing fire damage and has the auto skill Right Arm of a Master. This means that Benn's attribute of attack increases regularly over the duration of the quest. His skills include Sweep Rifle. Benn draws his weapon, heavily reducing movement speed of enemies in front of him and then shooting, dealing fire damage in a line in front of him. Do Everything. Benn threatens enemies in a wide line in front of him by drawing his weapon, binding the enemies and increasing his own attack damage. His special is Enough, I'll do it, in which Benn shoots the targeted enemy twice, dealing damage around the enemy as well, and causing an explosion at the targeted enemy afterwards, dealing fire damage. Benn Beckman seems like a pretty solid character. He deals out fire damage, which is very nice, but the one advantage Ace still has is the incineration of the enemy. That may seem small, but Ace does that with every auto attack. Benn Beckman however doesn't even do that with his skills or special. The flat damage being very high on his attacks and special, and the fact that he deals fire damage put him on the spot of second best sniper in my opinion. He only still loses to Ace, however best Stoffy. Is he however worth going for? I would say not very much. Coins you have saved up to now are still better used when waiting for the Whitebeard and Ace event that will come after the next Fest event. Shanks is a warrior dealing slashing damage and has the auto skill Armed Color of Haki. This means that Shanks increases his own physical attack. His skills include Trip to the New World. Shanks attacks a square in front of him, dealing slashing damage. Feast of Pirates. Shanks gets alcohol poisoning by drinking a huge bowl of sake, healing himself a little and increasing his own evasion a little. His special is To Further Heights, which is a mode change reducing his walking speed to about Fujitora level and allows him to use two separate special skills and a passive. The passive is Haki Ambition, meaning Shanks deals continuous damage to his surroundings in a circular area. The first special is Yonko Ambition, where Shanks shoves his sword into the ground dealing special damage in a circular area around him. The second special is Shove Off, in which Shanks charges his sword to unleash a ground-shattering swing, dealing special damage in a rectangular area in front of him. To be honest, Shanks is pretty meh. His second skill is pretty bad. I mean, a small heal and evasion boost is not what you would expect from a Yonko. However, the ability limiting Shanks the most is his special. I already said it, but I am gonna say it again. Shanks, in Haki Ambition, moves as slow as Fujitora, maybe even slower, but has no means of traveling any faster. Now that doesn't matter much, but in an extreme event, you are going to want to be able to move where you want, when you want it. Otherwise you will just have to tank too much damage you can bear. A warrior is much squishier than a fighter, so Fujitora is somewhat excused. But Shanks' Haki Ambition is way too risky to use in an extreme event, just because of the passive. And I didn't even mention that the cooldown time of the special is so high that using any non-mode change special is way better. But to be honest, we have never seen a real fight from Shanks, so when we do in the manga or anime, Shanks will get probably much better. Oh! And a second special for him is on the way, for it's already released on the Japanese version. Too long didn't watch. Wait for Whitebeard and Ace to pull. And the too long version. I am sad, because this event is not quite worth it. We have Shanks, an awesome character that has never even fought seriously in the series or manga, and still gets to be a character. Of course, they cannot portray him correctly. How should they, without material? They try, however, and create a warrior, with a special that limits him rather than benefiting. Benn Beckman is about the same. We don't know anything about his fighting abilities. This portrayal, however, makes him worse than Ace. Now this is a plea to Bandai Namco. Please, make a sniper that can hold up to Ace or even surpass him in terms of damage. That plea will take a long time to be implemented, however, as Rayleigh will be the next, and he'll take his time, even with Bandai pushing the global version seemingly endlessly. I'm just way too disappointed. Before researching, I knew that Shanks will not be worth it, because on the Discord channel so many people told me so. But finding out the actual problems behind those characters was exhausting. Doesn't help that I have to completely produce 2 new videos in one day. Now don't get me wrong, I like making videos, that's why I do it. But having such results in research is just way too exhausting. After all, Shanks is a Yonko, and even one whose arc isn't even in sight. He should be overpowered. But the balancing of him and of Ben resulted in me almost having a mental breakdown. For every Bandai Namco mobile game, there are modded versions, as all of you may be very aware of. Some of you might even use such a version. However, since this event has a ranking, Bandai Namco will check accounts and how many fame points they receive per stage, and whether that number is consistent. This will result in the hackers and modders being banned for good, which is a good thing, because modding is the most lazy way. Why can't people just enjoy the game as it is? I mean, this game is by far not pay to win. It's just a matter of how much time you spend in it. And for things you enjoy, you have to spend time for. I know myself as being lazy. I know that from school, I know that from work. I even used the modded version of Treasure Cruise. But I lost my account. I lost the many hours I spent. And I lost the money I used there. So this is a message to all modders and hackers out there. Please, switch to the licensed and official version available on Play Store and App Store. Otherwise you will just ruin the game for all other players, and ultimately when you get caught, which is just a matter of time, it will ruin your own experience. So please enjoy the game as it was supposed to be. I recently became part of a great community. I got invited to a One Piece 1000 Storm Discord channel. Everyone on there has the global version, and there are many people also playing the Japanese version. And there are so many people online all the time. You can ask any question you have on their channels, and the people there might be a bit more competent than me in some situations, especially when it comes to future stuff, because I do not play the Japanese version. And well, Bandai Namco doesn't like me. Huh. The invite link for the Discord is in the video description, and I look forward to chatting with you there. That Discord is not the only way you can chat with me. If you have any questions, feel like I forgot anything, or have a topic you would like me to make a video about, feel free to post a comment in the comment section below the video. You can also go to my Facebook page and message me there. The link is in the description. And as always, have a nice day.